Hey guys, welcome back to Wanubia Home. If you're new, my name is Lillian, and if you're wondering what Wanubia Home means, Wanubia is my middle name. So if this is your first time watching today's video, you are welcome. In today's video, I want to talk about daily habits that you can do to keep your home continuously clean and looking expensive and luxe. So that's all we're going to be talking about today. But before we get into the video, if you've been looking for a channel that is going to ensure that your true self is being reflected in your home decor and lifestyle, then this is the channel for you, sis, bro. Make sure go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also follow me on my social media on Instagram, Wanubia Home, and let's get into the video. The heart of every home is honestly the kitchen. So I feel like that's really, especially when you have like an open concept living area, I feel like the kitchen is like very important. So the number one thing for me is I try to make sure that the kitchen counter is clean. So for me, what that entails is that when I'm done, everything that I use in like washing dishes, like the dish soap, the sponges and all those stuff, I literally tuck them under the cabinet, just because I feel like a clean and expensive home just gives you that nothing on the counter, everything is put away. It literally looks like nobody lives there, but you and I know people live there. And so I like to put all those things under. Number two, put away the pots and the things that you use in cooking right after you're done cooking. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves is seeing like the cooking pots on top of the stove. It just drives me crazy. I feel like to me, again, it's more of like I don't want to see anything that I've used. So for me, what I would say is put away the leftovers after you must have done cooking. Take the pot away. I say this to my husband all the time. Take the pot away and put it in the thing where you need to wash, and wash it off, and then put it back where it's supposed to be. I feel like having that kitchen pot on that stove is just, it just is not especially when you're not cooking. Like, why is it there? But anyways, I feel like I'm taking it personal because I actually do not like that at all. But anyways, yeah, so put that away, wash it away and put it away, and keep your kitchen stove looking clean, you know? And it just gives you, it just makes your life easier, you know? Number three, make your bed when you get up, as soon as you get up, I guess. So this one is, you know, it's really hard for me to like do this on a daily because my kids, they still sleep in the same bed as me, just because I am that mother, I know, that I just want my kids to be in the bed. So when I do wake up, because I have to wake up early for work, when I do wake up and I'm working, they're still sleeping in, right? So by the time I wake up, it's usually the afternoon, and that's when I get to make my bed. And so for me, it's like, if you don't have my problem, when you get up, as soon as you get up, the first thing you should probably do is make your bed. I feel like not only is that gonna keep your room looking clean, it's also gonna ensure that you don't go back to bed. Like, you know how when you're working, you're tired, oh, let me just lay in the bed, or after work, you need to do some stuff, be productive. You just, oh, let me just sit down a little bit and press my phone, and you're laying in the bed. Before you know it, you're sleeping. So it just keeps your bedroom for sleeping, like where you're supposed to lay your head, I guess. So as soon as I make that bed, I don't want to go back in the bed. So it just helps me out in that way. And plus, you know, it just gives you that aesthetic, you know. I feel like when something is organized and put away and just in order, I feel like my life is in order. I feel like I'm I'm at peace, like I'm in line with my life. Like, maybe it's just me. That's how I feel. But the moment things are like everywhere, I just feel like my life is chaotic, my life is in shambles. Yeah, it's just that deep. It's deep for me. Number four is, I personally would say, have have baskets that you like that catches like all this excess, like a blanket, the toy. For me, I have blankets, I have baskets for my throw blankets as well. So I usually put some throw blankets just for the aesthetics on the couch, and then the ones that I actually use, I put them like in a basket. That way when we're done, we can easily put it away. And then for the kids, they have so many toys, and I really hate to see those toys on the floor, so I got them a little basket that they can, once they're done and playing, we do the whole little play with the cleanup song, and then they put the toys away. It just makes my life so much easier, and the house is not just in shambles. Like, you know, those little things that you can do really helps. What's the word? Keep your life, you keep your house looking clean, I guess. Yeah. So number 5 is, before going to bed, clean where you stay. So for me, usually lately I've been staying in the dining table, because after dinner I stay on the dining table. I kind of press my phone a little bit, you know, and then I find myself staying there, you know, doing other stuff. And so in that moment, I always make little messes, like you know, I'm always bringing water. The water bottle is always there. So I literally just have to like make sure that that place is clean before I go to bed. And then for the kids, it's usually the play area. So we do that little play song, as I said earlier. They clean up, and that way when I wake up, I'm just not like, for me, like, it's like when I know that the house is not like in order, when I'm sleeping, I don't have a good night's sleep, because whenever I do wake up, I'm just thinking about, like, let's say in the minute, like at 3 a.m. you wake up to pee, I'm just, oh, I need to wash the dishes, oh, I need to, like, what's the word, I need to clean up the upstairs, you know. It's just not a good thing for me. So before going to bed, it literally just takes 10 to 15 minutes. Just set that time out, like, okay, we're done, let's clean up, let's sweep the place, let's put away the blankets, and you're gonna wake up in the morning feeling good about everything. Your house is still gonna continue to look good, you know what I mean? Yeah. Number 6 is set up a drawer, or even, I don't know, something that catches the mail. For me, like, I don't know. I really do not like seeing those mail things that people put on their walls, and they just put, like, it's just like a little thing. Like, to me, it's like, why? If you're not in the, like, if you're in an office and that's what you do, that's fine. For me, I just prefer like having like something, like a container that, like, you know, something cute or whatever. That's just me. And just put the mail where, you know, it needs to be. That way the paper is not just everywhere in the kitchen, on the dining table. And or sometimes I actually use a drawer. Like, I just put it in a drawer. Do whatever works for you. For me, it's like, put away those papers. Like, they make your house look so tacky and just chaotic, you know, for no reason. But the moment you have that place set up for the mail, you're gonna know that, like, everything is just gonna be like flowing for you. I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah, just get something that you put away, that you put your mail away. What am I doing? That you put your mail in, you know? That's what I'm saying. Number 8 is kind of similar to, is it number 5 or 4? It's like clean as you go. Honestly, in the sense that when you, let's say for instance, I go to the kitchen, right? I got a water bottle, but then I got a call, and then I'm like, oh, I got carried away. But that's not okay. Before leaving that kitchen, let me put away this bottle that I just used. Let me put away this spoon that I just used. Because the moment you keep like keeping things and leaving, and then you just keep, everywhere you go, let's say you go to the living room, you drop something, you go to the kitchen, you drop something, you're not like picking them up. This is how you have to not start cleaning, having everyday cleaning. Like, nobody has time to be cleaning for 2 hours. Like, I don't know about you guys, cleaning is not easy. So can you imagine just making all that mess now, and you have to not set up another time in a day, another 1 to 2 hours to clean? That's just a lot. For me, like, cleaning should be like, your deep cleaning should be like once a week, and then the little things that you're doing right now as we're talking is just you just doing an upkeep of the house. That way you don't have to like I'm just literally trying to help you guys, so you don't have to keep stressing yourself and sweeping every second. And mind you, I do sweep when the kids eat and everything, because they always make messes. But I'm talking about general cleaning, like every day, is not for me. Just do those little things. That way you don't have to like keep cleaning for 2 or 3 hours, you know? Yeah. So I think this is one thing that I've been trying to, I'm going to say this, but I've honestly been trying to do this because I really feel like it's very important and it really does help a lot. And that is doing like a load of laundry a day or every other day. I really feel like this helps because what I've been doing so far is like, oh, it's obviously do the laundries on the weekends. But I found out that it takes me like a whole day to do laundry and fold and everything. But then the moment the kids have their clothes and, you know, it needs to be washed, I feel like every other day is perfect, and then that way you don't have so much to do during the weekend, you know. That's one thing that I'm really trying to practice. I'm not there yet because I really, oh my gosh, if you know me, I hate doing laundry. Not just because like you really are not washing it, you know, like, you know, back in the day when people used to hand wash your clothes. I mean, there are certain things that you should hand wash, but I just cannot. I think it's the folding part. I just cannot. I can't. I think we already touched upon this. Keep things where they belong. Yo, like you use something, keep it away. I think I've mentioned this already. So let's go on to the next point. So in regards to like keeping things where they belong, I do have a little story. When I was younger, I was that girl that, you know, because, you know, I was the oldest. So I would tell my mom, you know, I didn't necessarily like cleaning. I just liked the idea of a clean home. So my mom would go to work, my parents would go to work, and then I'll be like, okay, let me clean. And obviously in an African home, your parents should not just come back home and the house is in a hot mess. Like you will hear it from them. So anyway, so it was like a habit. It was like a habit of like going in and cleaning the house before your parents come. But then one thing about me is that once I clean that house, yo, and I'm still like that up to today. And once I cleaned that house back when I was younger, and I would get so mad when my little sisters would like be everywhere and messing up the house. Like, no, I already cleaned the space. You guys are already messing up. I'm not doing anything anymore. And then my mom's like, what do you expect them to do? You stay in one sitting corner and not play? You don't. But I was like that girl. I was like, no, I'm not cleaning up anymore because they keep messing it up. And because once I clean up, I want that thing. If I put the decorative book where it is, do not move it, do not touch it. I was that crazy. And you know what, I'm still like that. Once I light that candle, my husband knows, like, do not mess up this house. Like, I've already cleaned this place and y'all need to like, nah, don't try me today. So anyways, that's a little story I wanted to tell you guys. But really, these are the little things that I've been trying to do, that I do most of them. As I said, the laundry one, I'm still suffering from that. But these are the little things that I do to keep my house looking clean and looking looking well put together. Okay guys, so that's the end of the video. But before you leave, if you have any great idea or any great points as to how you can keep your house looking great, please let us know down below in the comment section. And also, please do not forget to like and share this video, and of course subscribe if you're not yet subscribed yet. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.